Hello. Thank you. Oh, so Julie, thank you. You're welcome. So when I tell people I'm an actress, they say to me, "Oh, what would I have seen you in?" But they do this. What would I have seen you in? What would they do? They do, what would I have seen you in? And I feel like saying, "Oh, clean the window a bit better and you will see me through the window." It's like a window clean gesture, isn't it? Yeah, what would I have seen you in? And I think, well, you probably saw me in your bath. Yeah, there was this time, right, they'd gone to work early, the neighbours. We don't have a bath in our flat. So I go and use the neighbours when they're not looking. Oh, I'm a right scrubber. It's funny, isn't it? Yeah, so many years ago I was on Birds of a Feather. Do you know Birds of a Feather, the sitcom? Yeah, and for those of you who don't know, so Birds of a Feather is about two sisters living in Essex and their husbands are in prison. So it's a real love story. And I was in one episode of Birds of a Feather, one scene, and one line, and I know, it's great. And I had to tell Dorian, who was the neighbour next door, to piss off. I know, right? Piss off? I was like, oh my God. And my friend said to me, "Oh my God, you're going to be telling an icon to piss off." I said, "I know. I've got the script, I know." Yeah. And then I was thinking, oh, I could try different ways of saying piss off. I could try, like, really angry. And I show my versatility as an actress. Be really angry. Piss off! Are you scared? And then I thought I could be maybe quite flirtatious. "Oh, piss off. Are you aroused?" Oh, good. Or just play it neutral and just say, "Oh, piss off. Are you bored?" Yeah. Anyway, right. Then the director decides to change my line, and I'm thinking, oh my God, stress. I learned that line all night, and now he has to change it. It's really stressing me out. Oh my God. But then I thought it could work in my favour. Maybe they'll upgrade my line. Maybe it will be, "Fuck off." Telling Dorian to fuck off, right? I'm so naughty. But no, they changed the line to bog off. I know. And do you know what, guys? I wasn't impressed. Because if you find it on YouTube, you'll see that my heart's not in it. No soul. And when we wrapped, I said to the director, "Can we do it again? Can we do it again?" But he'd driven off. I said, "Am I getting the tube?" "Yeah, I'm getting the tube. The extra gets the tube." Oh, that's nice. So yeah, so my friends just took the mickey out of me. "You said bog off." I said, "I know, I was there." But now you can say exactly what you've seen me in. But so I was 9 years old when I told my dad I wanted to be an actress. And at the time we weren't allowed to watch EastEnders because there was swearing on EastEnders. And my dad would say, "You're not watching that fucking EastEnders." I said, "Dad, calm down. Put 10p in Fido." Oh, this one. There's no need to call the RSPCA. This is Fido. Ruth, would you mind holding Fido for me? Are you allergic to dogs? Do you want this? People have allergies, you have to check and ask you just to hold on to Fido for me, Ruth. Yeah, and it's a girl. I'm controversial. I know, it's a girl, right? So when I told my dad I wanted to be an actress, he said I was going to be on benefits. And at the time there were other telly shows that we weren't allowed to watch because of the fucking swearing. Oh, sorry. I've got some change. Yeah, that's right. Got to practice what you preach, haven't you? That's lovely. Yeah. So when Dad said I was going to be on benefits, I thought that was one of the telly shows that I wasn't allowed to watch, right? So I went to school, right, the next day, and I told my friends how I was going to be the next best thing on benefits. And be a Prime Minister. No. Alright, and then Jane, she told me how she was going to be a doctor. And I just thought, oh my God, get over yourselves, right? So I left them to munch on their Watsits. I went over to my teacher, I said, Miss, guess what? I'm going to be an actress. She said, I don't doubt it for a second, Sarah. And also, right, my dad, he says I'm going to be on benefits. Well, her face said it all. And as I was about to go munch on my hula hoops, I said, Miss, don't you worry. Don't worry, I'm not going to swear on the fucking telly. See, she gave me detention after that, which I found really unfair, because I was just quoting my dad, right? And they say, don't they? They say that you're going to end up marrying someone like your dad. I didn't. Husband let me watch EastEnders. Although he did say to me, oh, stop it, right, no, don't. But the other day he did say to me, he was looking at me really oddly, and I said, why are you looking at me oddly, husband? That's his name. Why are you looking at me oddly, husband? And he said, oh my God, you ain't half looking like your dad. I said, am I? I'm so sorry. Does that give you the ick? He said, no, I fancy your dad. Thank you, everybody.